Go. All right, we're here with Brandon Peterson, founder and CEO of a company called Geokey. Brandon, good to see you again. I know it's been a little bit since you've been on the podcast, and for those who are not familiar, maybe you can give a brief overview of Geokey.
Absolutely. So Geokey is a hardware-agnostic mobile access platform that specializes in smart IoT. What our patent covers is using location services to authenticate access. In short, we can go into a property with no Wi-Fi, be hardware-agnostic, and be very agile into your communities.
Now, one of the topics that I follow is the constant threats of security. When I moved to Chicago, this is one of the top priorities when we were selecting a building of how secure access was, how secure we felt the front door was and the back door. And of course, within the first week, a car was stolen out of our parking garage. I'm sure you hear this all the time. The more we see, though, the built worlds and the digital worlds converge, this opens up a new threat of security, or cybersecurity. What are you and what are your customers thinking about when it comes to cybersecurity threat and building access?
Well, the reality of the situation is that you're trying to fill a lot of different buckets: asset management, property management, resident experience, along with providing exceptional security measures. When you're looking at making an application that is seen as an amenity to do smart IoT, access control, or what have you, you also have to be thinking about security. And traditionally, seamlessness and security, they've never really met at a crossroads. And that's where Geokey is on track to make that happen, to make those converge. So it's following additional security measures for us. We use location services to authenticate access. Everybody's got to log in. You have to be in the right spot. You have to have the right access to those points. And then additionally, it's the dimension of how far we integrate with these hardware companies. It's not just the interfacing, not simple API integrations. We do cool SDK integrations. And in that process, you're able to increase your security measures along with following additional security compliance measures.
Okay, so you kind of started answering some of the next question I had. It was really about integrations. Success in multifamily, especially if you're doing property or asset management, is really hinged on your successfulness of integrating with a lot of the dominant players and platforms that have been in the industry for some time. How are you thinking about that and it's exposing new vulnerabilities that you may not have the ability to control, or there aren't really on your ability to fix if you want?
Well, I think you got to first step back and say, why are we integrating with XCOM? Is it market demand? Is it something that's going to build up your application and the profile, your expansion into the marketplace? After that, once you find that, that's when the partnership really could flourish. So in that process, you really work together on a deeper integration, doing security compliance together, going to market together. And when you take that true partnership route rather than just an interface, you become more secure, you become more aligned with the client.
Appreciate that. The last thing here is we're coming up to Q4 on the year, which is a natural time to be planning for the next year and beyond. What's the priority in front of you? What's the team working on and creating to get everything moving forward?
Expansion of services. As you look at Proptech, it can be so segmented, and like property management turnover 60-65% on average, where tech is supposed to create these efficiencies, can become more cumbersome. So how do we centralize everything? Our philosophy is do it around the key, the thing they use 8 to 12 times a day. So let's create more services, let's centralize the technology, and let's truly be efficient for the property managers. Let's protect the asset, give them exceptional resident experience.
All right. And then for those who either want to get in touch with you or learn more about Geokey, what's the best way to do that?
You can jump on our website at geokeyaccess.com, or you can find me on LinkedIn. My name's Brandon Peterson, CEO here at Geokey.
Brandon, appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thanks, Nate.
That's it.